Good day, everyone, and welcome to News Updates on Diaspora Digital Media, your trusted source for the latest updates, both locally and around the globe. We have a packed lineup of stories for you today featuring important developments in politics, economy, sports, and international affairs. Let's get right into our sub-stories. Our first story takes us to Abia State, where an unexpected altercation between a boat driver and a federal lawmaker has captured national attention. Stephen Abuatsea, a boat e-hailing driver, has publicly apologized to Honorable Alex Ikwechegh, the House of Representatives member representing Aba North/South, following a heated incident during a package delivery. A few days ago, Abuatsea was delivering a package of snails to Rep. Ikwechegh's residence in Maitama, Abuja, when a misunderstanding escalated into a physical confrontation. In a viral video, viewers saw the visibly angry lawmaker slapping and insulting the driver after a disagreement over the delivery process. In a heartfelt video statement released to the press, Abuatsea expressed deep regret for any provocation on his part and extended his apologies not only to Rep. Ikwechegh, but also to Nigerians at large. He emphasized the importance of unity, urging citizens to move past such incidents and focus on building a harmonious society. Responding to the public outcry, Ikwechegh also issued his own apology via social media. He acknowledged his overreaction and assured the public that he is committed to upholding the dignity expected of his position. The two parties have since reached a mutual agreement through alternative dispute resolution, bringing closure to this contentious episode.
My name is Stephen Abuatsea, the boat driver that had a misunderstanding with Right Honorable Mascot Ikwechegh some days ago. I still actually want to apologize to him that I'm sorry for whatever I must have said or must have done to have provoked him to that level of anger. I am very, very sorry. This is actually a medium where I would like to tell all Nigerians that it is not time for us to start dividing ourselves based on religions or tribe or region or anything. That we should actually come together and try to see how we can unite this nation and move the nation forward. Please, Nigerians, let's forgive and forget. As even contained in our Lord's Prayer, that Lord, please forgive us as we forgive those who trespass against us. For there is no justice without forgiveness. Thank you very much.
This incident has sparked a broader conversation about the conduct of public officials and the importance of maintaining professionalism in all interactions. In a move showcasing his dedication to national development, Oby, the Labour Party's presidential candidate from the 2023 general elections, has made significant contributions to health and educational sectors in Anambra State. On Thursday, Oby visited the University on the Niger in Umunya, where he donated a substantial sum of 50 million naira to bolster the institution's infrastructure and support its growth initiatives. Additionally, Oby extended his generosity to the School of Nursing at Iyeno Mission Hospital in Ogidi, contributing an extra 10 million naira. Speaking at the event, Oby highlighted the critical need for investment in health and education, describing such contributions not as expenditures, but as essential investment in the nation's future. The financial support we give to health, education, and poverty reduction initiatives is not expenditure, but an investment in crucial areas that will propel our development, Oby stated. His actions come at a time when Nigerians' health and education sectors face significant challenges, including inadequate funding, infrastructural deficit, and shortage of professionals. Oby's contributions aim to alleviate some of these issues, fostering an environment where institutions can thrive and better serve the population. Oby expressed his gratitude to the staff, management, and students of both institutions, reinforcing his belief that such investments are foundational to building a resilient and prosperous Nigeria. A sacrificial investment today will form the foundation of tomorrow's development strides, he affirmed, encapsulating his vision for a more robust and self-sustaining nation. Turning to a more urgent and distressing issue, the latest Cardiac Harmonies report has issued a dire warning about the looming hunger crisis in Nigeria. According to the analysis, a staggering 33.1 million Nigerians are projected to face severe food insecurity by 2025. The Food and Agriculture Organization, in collaboration with the World Food Programme and UNICEF, released these alarming reports, attributing the crisis to a combination of both economic hardships, soaring inflation rates, and the impact of climate change and persistent violence, particularly in the northeastern states. Dr. Temitope Fashedemi, Permanent Secretary of the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, underscored the gravity of the situation during the report's presentation. He emphasized the need for immediate and coordinated efforts across federal ministries, departments, and agencies to implement effective food and nutrition security interventions. Dominic Kofi Kwakao, Food and Agriculture Organization's representative in Nigeria, reiterated FAO's commitment to tackling the root causes of food insecurity through sustainable agricultural practices and robust agri-food systems. Meanwhile, David Stevenson, country director of WFP, highlighted the critical role of restoring peace in conflict-affected regions like Borno, Adamawa, and Yobe to revitalize agricultural productivity. UNICEF's country representative, Ms. Christian Munduate, stressed the devastating impact on children, noting that approximately 5.4 million children are at risk of acute malnutrition. She called for urgent action to safeguard the rights and well-being of Nigeria's most vulnerable populations. As the governments, donors, and stakeholders grapple with these challenges, the call for a multi-sectoral approach has never been more pressing to avert a potential humanitarian disaster. In the midst of ongoing controversies between Dangote Refinery and Pinnacle Oil and Gas Limited over petroleum products, a significant development has emerged. The two industry giants have revealed an existing agreement concerning the operation of Pinnacle's oil products distribution terminal located in the Lekki Free Zone area. Yesterday in Lagos, Robert Dickerman, managing director of Pinnacle Oil, disclosed that his company had invested heavily in constructing the terminal to enhance the efficiency of petroleum product distribution across Nigeria. This investment is part of a 13-year agreement with the Dangote Group, aimed at streamlining distribution processes through pipeline transfer, a method touted as a more cost-effective method compared to traditional shipping or trucking. Earlier this week, Dangote Refinery had accused Pinnacle Oil of importing and distributing substandard petroleum products, allegedly undermining the refinery's locally produced offerings. However, Dickerman countered these allegations by emphasizing the collaborative nature of the agreement. When we proposed this project to Dangote, they wholeheartedly agreed and signed a 13-year interconnection agreement with us, he stated. Additionally, Dickerman highlighted Dangote's role in facilitating regulatory approvals by providing 2 letters of no objection, enabling Pinnacle Oil to proceed with its project smoothly. He advocated for a free market approach to Nigeria's petroleum sector, arguing that competition and adherence to market specifications are key to ensuring energy security and fair pricing. Industry experts have lauded the Pinnacle terminal for its efficiency, noting that it significantly reduces the time and cost associated with cargo transfers in Nigerian ports. Since its operations began in 2021, the terminal has successfully offloaded full cargoes within 40 hours, eliminating the need for ship-to-ship transfers and minimizing delays. Dickerman concluded by urging Dangote Refinery to utilize this system to maintain market stability and avoid supply disruptions. There is no need or desire to recreate the distribution network where every truck must load at one point for the entire country, he asserted. This development marks a pivotal moment in Nigeria's petroleum distribution industry, potentially easing long-standing logistical challenges and fostering a more competitive market environment. In international news, tensions escalated following a violent incident involving Israeli football fans in Amsterdam. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has dispatched 2 rescue planes to the Netherlands after reports emerged of injuries sustained by Israeli fans during violent clashes. The incident occurred after a Europa League match between Maccabi Tel Aviv and Ajax, where fights broke out in the city center, accompanied by acts of vandalism. Dutch media outlet 85 reported that numerous fights ensued, prompting the deployment of mobile unit vehicles and reinforcements to maintain order. The Israeli embassy in the United States released a statement on social media platform X, condemning the attacks and attributing them to a mob who targeted innocent Israelis. In response, a Dutch police spokesperson confirmed that 57 individuals had been arrested in connection with the disturbances. Israel's new foreign minister Gideon Saar emphasized the severity of the situation, stating that he had requested assistance from the Dutch government to ensure the safe exit of Israeli citizens from their hotels to the airport. Visual footage from 85 showed Dutch police escorting affected fans back to their accommodations amid heightened security measures. Additionally, Amsterdam police reported increased vigilance in the aftermath of several related incidents, including the removal of a Palestinian flag from a building. A pro-Palestinian rally initially planned near the stadium was relocated by the Amsterdam City Council for security reasons, reflecting the volatile atmosphere surrounding the event. Prime Minister Netanyahu has called on the Dutch authorities to take decisive action against the rioters and ensure the safety of Israeli citizens in the Netherlands. Shifting our focus to the United States, a significant legal decision has impacted immigration policies. A federal judge has struck down President Joe Biden's Keeping Families Together program, which was designed to help undocumented spouses of U.S. citizens obtain legal status without having to leave the country. Judge J. Campbell Baker of the Eastern District of Texas ruled that the program exceeded the federal government statutory authority. This decision affects approximately 500,000 individuals who were eligible under the program. The ruling arrives just days after former President Donald Trump secured victory in the presidential election, with his administration promising stricter immigration enforcement. Keeping families together had been temporarily suspended amid legal battles before Judge Baker's decision. The program allowed undocumented immigrants married to U.S. citizens to apply for permanent residency, bypassing the traditional requirements to leave the country and re-enter legally. Republican-led states, including Texas, had opposed the program, citing potential economic burdens on public services such as healthcare, education, and law enforcement. In the wake of the ruling, immigration advocates have expressed disappointment and concern over the future of family unity. Harold A. Solis, co-legal director of Make the Road New York, stated, "Today's decision is a deeply disappointing and unjust setback for the families who live every day under the weight of uncertainty. Organizations supporting immigrants vow to continue advocating for family unity despite the legal setbacks. With President-elect Trump poised to take office, it remains uncertain whether the Biden administration will appeal Judge Baker's decision. However, it is widely speculated that the incoming administration may not contest the ruling, aligning with Trump's commitment to stringent immigration policies." In a notable appointment ahead of his inauguration, President-elect Donald Trump has named Susie Weiss, his campaign manager, as the incoming White House Chief of Staff. This marks Wales as the first female Chief of Staff in United States history, reflecting a significant milestone in the administration's staffing decisions. Trump praised Weiss in an official statement, highlighting her toughness, intelligence, and innovative approach. Susie is tough, smart, innovative, and is universally admired and respected, Trump stated. He credited her with managing a disciplined and effective campaign operation that contributed to his recent electoral victory. Susie Wales, a 67-year-old Florida native and daughter of the late sportscar star Pat Summerall, is recognized for her strategic acumen and leadership skills. Her tenure as Chief of Staff will be closely watched, especially given Trump's history of high turnover in this critical role. Weiss' experience in campaign management is expected to translate into her new responsibilities, where she will play a pivotal role in coordinating the administration's agenda and ensuring efficient operation within the White House. These appointments underscores Trump's commitment to building a dedicated and effective team as he prepares to embark on his second term, with Wales poised to be a key player in shaping policy and administration dynamics. Turning to sport, Nigerian football sensation Victor. The match saw Galatasaray take an early lead with a spectacular long-range volley from Yunus Agon in the 6th minute. Tottenham responded swiftly with teenage striker Will Lancashire scoring his second first-team goal, leveling the scoreline in just 12 minutes. However, the tie turned in favor of Galatasaray as Osimhen, the Nigerian forward, scored twice within an 8-minute span. His first goal came shortly after the first hour mark, and he followed it up with a deft volley past Tottenham goalkeeper Fraser Forster, securing the lead for Galatasaray. Despite Tottenham's late efforts, including a goal from Dominic Solanke, Galatasaray maintained their advantage, ensuring their position on the. In Labour news, the Nigeria Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers, NUPENG, has issued a stern warning of a nationwide strike following a recent intervention by Naval Special Forces at the Richmond oil drilling rig. The incident began when special naval personnel reportedly brought in by helicopter stormed the rig to eject workers involved in an ongoing industrial dispute. A footage shows altercations between the naval forces and workers, with employees voicing their resistance by stating, "We are fighting for our rights and we cannot be slaves in our country." A national official from NUPENG confirmed the shutdown of the rig, citing the forced eviction as a breach of agreements between the union and management. Prince Williams Akporeha, president of NUPENG, along with General Secretary Afolabi Olawale, emphasized the union's readiness to mobilize its members for a nationwide strike if the management does not adhere to the agreed terms. NUPENG has also petitioned the federal government, copying the National Security Advisor, Nigeria Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, and the Department of State Security, urging intervention to prevent an industrial crisis in the oil sector. The union accuses operators like Dutch Food, E&P, and the Selective Marine Services of illegally using armed forces to suppress legitimate labor demands. This escalating tension underscores the fragile state of labor relations in Nigeria's oil industry, with Nupeng's potential strike threatening to disrupt operations and impact the nation's economy. Stakeholders are closely monitoring the situation, anticipating further development as negotiations continue. In the entertainment world, the ongoing feud between twin brothers Peter and Paul Okoye, formerly of the renowned music duo P-Square, has taken a contentious turn. Paul Okoye, known as Rude Boy, has publicly accused his brother Peter, aka Mr. P, of stealing his latest single. Mr. P recently released a track titled Winning, which Rude Boy claims is his original work. Taking to his official social media platforms, Rude Boy asserted that the song was produced by Vampire Craze, who, according to him, has also produced the same track for Mr. P without proper attribution. Rude Boy further alleged that during their time together in P-Square, they had an agreement to each submit 6 songs for a collaborative album scheduled for release in 2024. Following the group split, Rude Boy had intended to release his version of Winning in June 2025, but a premature release by Mr. P has sparked accusations of intellectual property theft. The brothers have maintained a tense relationship with P-Square, with public disagreements over creative ownership and management decisions. These latest accusations add fuel to the fire as fans and industry observers await further clarification and resolution between the estranged siblings. These are just a few of the stories shaping our nation and the world today. Stay tuned as we continue to bring you in-depth coverage and updates on these and other important issues. That concludes our broadcast for today. Thank you for joining us on news updates on Diaspora Digital Media. My name is Emmanuel Chuma Onwoko, and this is me reminding you to stay informed and stay engaged. Have a safe and pleasant day. Until next time, my name is Emmanuel. Bye-bye.